Tiny houses are huge on home decorating shows, but through the power of imagination, they can also be used to help others. A Montgomery County family is hoping the village they are creating will ease the fears some parents of adult children with autism have about the future. How will their children fend for themselves? How will they live independent lives? Mike Hydak has tonight's Special Assignment Unit report.
Nothing can fill your heart more than holding your firstborn. And then...
What did you think?
I lost my child. I lost everything. I actually put him down one evening. He was perfectly typical. And I got up the next morning and he was sitting in the corner of his crib, looking through me. We had no eye contact and we had no language.
And it happened like that?
Overnight.
Caring for Sean instantly became Cindy's mission in life.
He was nonverbal for 5 years. I got him back through diet. Yeah.
Diet?
Diet. I took him off of milk, and in 2 days, he started talking. Instead of shaking his head, no, he said, "No, Mom."
Progress. But then Cindy knew there was a long road ahead.
Get your chin up.
Now Sean is 23 and over 6 feet tall, but he still needs his mom for a lot of his day-to-day activities. He can't shave without help. He won't cook for himself. And as far as communication, Sean is much younger than his age.
This is called Lego what?
Dimensions.
Lego Dimensions, cool.
And routine is very important, like time in his man cave, which he doesn't like interrupted by a reporter in his living room.
Right? That's not Superman, but
That's
that
one
is.
style.
Oh, okay.
How long is this gonna take?
It's okay.
I won't be long, Sean, I promise.
For Cindy, she's Sean's mom, his best friend, caregiver. But what happens when she's gone and Sean has to fend for himself? It's the fear all parents have with adult children on the spectrum.
Sean, would you ever like to get your own place, your own apartment, or your own house?
No.
Why not?
Live here.
You like living here the best?
Yes.
I understand.
It's a special mindset to work with special, because it's time consuming and it's hard to, for some people it's difficult. I mean, Sean is very easy for me and we get along very well, but not every family member can do it.
Right now, there are 8,000 people on a waiting list for mental health-related housing in Maryland, which is daunting to think about for Cindy when she tries to consider Sean's future.
But I don't want it to be like that. I want to prepare him, and I want to have something that's comfortable for him. So that's why the tiny houses, I think, would be a good choice for us.
Yes, a tiny house. What started as a conversation about trying to solve the housing crisis for adults with autism has evolved into this. Peter and Julie Tittle cashed in a huge chunk of their retirement savings to try to make a difference, building tiny houses to give adults on the spectrum a place of their own, also with some help close by.
Jake is a brilliant guy. He's got tremendous potential. He's got a lot of self-doubt.
Jake is their son, also on the spectrum.
My hope is he kind of learns some skills to start living independently, start relying less on us, is simply that he could be happy and continue to be healthy.
Which is why they started Humble Houses in Germantown, Maryland. This is the biggest model. Their goal, to make an affordable tiny house community.
He doesn't want to always be living with us. He wants to be independent. So this is a way that I think that can happen.
But assuming we get to that place, it's a lot easier for the county to provide services when you've got 4, 5, 6, kids, young adults, all in a small area, come out and spend a day and get through that instead of traipsing all over the county.
There are still plenty of hurdles to make that happen. Each county has different zoning requirements for mobile home type communities. Cindy Green, though, is used to hurdles. Now what she needs is some hope for Sean's future.
It's a lot of work and it seems like it's never ending.
Well, he's pretty easy. I get him doing laundry and, he helps me.
You can
It's okay.
put him to work a little bit.
We have a lifestyle. May not be perfect, but it works.
Sean, who's your best friend?
Well, nobody.
Nobody. What about her? What about this lady?
Yes, my mom is.
Mike Heideck, WUSA 9.
And
Now, Mike tells us there are several legislators working on ways to shrink that 8,000 person waiting list in Maryland. Thanks to the efforts of Maryland State Senator Guy Gazzone, 800 people will be coming off that list. In case you were wondering, those tiny houses you saw run under $100,000, fully loaded.